Hello students, in today's class let us continue with the derivatives, how to find the derivative of the trigonometric functions. In yesterday's class we have seen certain few important derivatives. Let us recall and then we will get into the exercise. D by dx of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. D by dx of x is 1. D by dx of constant is 0. And d by dx of sin x is cos x. This we obtained using first principle. D by dx of tan x is secant squared x. This also we have obtained using first principle. Then d by dx of cos x is minus sin x. This problem I gave it as homework. So you have to remember all these things. Along with this you have to remember the product rule and the quotient rule. What is the product rule? uv dash is equals to uv the whole dash is equals to uv dash plus u dash v. What is quotient rule? Quotient rule, u by v the whole dash is equals to vu dash minus uv dash divided by v square. I told you, you have to remember this carefully because when it comes to product rule it is going to be plus. So even if you interchange the terms it doesn't going to make much difference. But when it comes to quotient rule we have minus in between. So first term it should be vu dash. U only you have to differentiate first. Then only v, remember, alright. So with all these idea we are going to proceed with our problems now. Now let us see how to solve this problem. Find the derivative of the following functions. First one is sin x into cos x. Now we can solve this problem using uv rule because we have two functions, product of two functions. Now we have product of two functions here. So obviously we can go with product rule. What is uv the whole dash? Uv the whole dash is uv dash plus u dash v. Now we are going to take u as our sin x and v as our cos x. We have seen what is a differentiation of sin x. We have obtained already, which is cos x. So if we differentiate sin x, it is going to be cos x. Similarly, if we differentiate cos x, it is going to be minus sin x, right? So if you remember all these things, we can do the problems easily. And one more thing, if in the question, if they have mentioned explicitly find the derivative from first principle, then you have to use first principle. Which is first principle? Using the definition, limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. If they don't mention, you can perform the derivative directly. Alright, now f dash of x is equals to, we are going to substitute in the formula, uv dash. So u is sin x into v dash is minus sin x plus u dash v cos x into v is cos x. So it is going to be minus sin square x plus cos square x, right? So which is cos square x minus sin square x. So what is cos square x minus sin square x? Which is nothing but cos 2a. So the answer is cos 2x, right? Hope you understood. When you have product of two functions, go with the product rule, choose which is u, which is v and perform your derivative. Let us see how to solve our next question. F of x is equal to secant x. We don't know the derivative of secant x directly. So we are going to rewrite it in terms of sin and cos. Secant can be written as 1 by cos x, right? Now you can perform the derivative of this using quotient rule, u by v. Yes, so u is 1, v is cos x. So what is u dash? If we differentiate 1, we are going to get 0. What is v dash? If we differentiate cos x, it is going to be minus sin x, right? What is u by v rule? U by v the whole dash is equals to u dash v. So quotient rule is u by v the whole dash is equals to u dash v minus u v dash divided by v square. Now we are going to substitute in this. F dash of x is equals to u dash is 0 into v is cos x minus u is 1, v dash is minus sin x divided by v square. We have chosen it as cos x. So cos x the whole square. So which is equal to this term is entirely going to become 0. Minus into minus, it is plus sin x divided by cos square x. Now this can also be rewritten as sin x by cos x into 1 by cos x. Cos square x I have written twice, right? So what is sin x by cos x, which is tan x? 1 by cos x is secant x. So differentiation of secant x is nothing but secant x tan x, right? F dash of secant x. So this also you have to remember. We will be using in the forthcoming problems. Differentiation of secant x is secant x tan x. As we know, differentiation of sin x is cos x, differentiation of cos x is minus sin x, differentiation of tan x is secant square x. Similarly, differentiation of secant x is secant x tan x, right? Hope you got it. Now let us see how to solve this question. 3 cot x plus 5 cosec x, right? So cot x, how can we write? Cos x by sin x, cosec x is 1 by sin x. So here we have to apply u by v rule to differentiate this. Similarly here also u by v rule, right? So for this we are choosing u as cos x, v as sin x. So u dash is going to be minus sin x, v dash is going to be cos x. Similarly for here we have chosen u as 1, v as sin x. So u dash is going to be 0, v dash is going to be cos x, right? Now what is f dash of x? F dash of x is, we are going to differentiate this using u by v rule, right? So 3 into, what is u by v rule? U dash v minus sin x into sin x minus u v dash cos x into cos x divided by v square sin square x, right? Plus 5 into, again u dash v, 0 into sin x is going to be 0. So I didn't write the first term, minus u v dash 1 into cos x divided by v square sin square x, alright. So which is equal to 3 into minus sin square x minus cos square x divided by sin square x minus, plus into minus is minus 5 cos x by sin square x. Now if we take minus common, it will become sin square x plus cos square x. What is sin square x plus cos square x? Which is 1, right? So this will become 1. Sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So minus 3 by sin square x minus 5 cos x divided by, as we did in the previous problem, sin square x I have written separately, sin x into sin x, in order to write cos x by sin x as cot x, right? So minus 3, 1 by sin square is cosec square x minus 5 cos x by sin x is cot x into 1 by sin x is cosec x, right? From this indirectly we have seen the differentiation of cosec x is cosec x cot x. The differentiation of cosec x is cosec x cot x, and the differentiation of cot x is minus cosecant square x. Similarly, the differentiation of cosecant x is minus cot x cosec x, right? Hope you remember the differentiation of tan x is secant square x. Therefore, the differentiation of cot x is minus cosecant square x. Similarly, the differentiation of secant x is secant x tan x, which we have seen in the previous problem. Similarly, the differentiation of cosecant x is minus cot x cosec x, right? Hope you got it. Let us see the next problem now. I hope remaining questions here you can do it by your own as homework. Let us move on to the miscellaneous exercise. Remaining questions are also of the same kind, right? Hope you can do it by your own. Let us move on to the miscellaneous exercise. Now let us see how to solve problems from the miscellaneous exercise. The first question is find the derivative from first principle. As I told you, if they have mentioned that you have to find the derivative using first principle, you have to go with the first principle only, or else you can use the formula and you can find the derivative. Now let us see how to find the derivative of this function using first principle, right? Now we know this is equal to f of x. So what is f dash of x formula? Limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Now f of x is minus x the whole power minus 1, right? So which is nothing but 1 by minus x, right? Or we can write minus 1 by x. Yes. So in order to avoid confusion, I have expressed like this. So what will be f of x plus h? X plus h is going to be limit h tends to 0 minus 1 by x plus h. In the place of x, we have to write x plus h minus of minus 1 by x, right, divided by h. So which is equals to limit h tends to 0 1 by h into, take LCM, x into x plus h. So it will become minus x, minus into minus it is plus x plus h. I have cross multiplied since we have taken LCM. So plus x minus x will get cancelled. We will get h in the numerator, and this h and this h we can cancel, right? I didn't cancel directly, don't take it in the other way. After cancelling plus x and minus x, in the numerator we will have, if you want I will do one more step. We will have minus h by x into x plus h, right? Now you can cancel these two h. So what we have now, a limit h tends to 0 minus 1 by x into x plus h, right? Now when h tends to 0, what we will have? Minus 1 by x square. So the answer is minus 1 by x square. I am sorry, here it is plus h, right? So it will become plus. So the answer is plus 1 by x square. So the derivative of minus x the whole power minus 1 is nothing but plus 1 by x square. If you want, you can check this using a formula. What is d by dx of x power n? Which is n into x power n minus 1. We can find the derivative using this formula to check what we have arrived is correct or wrong, right? So how can you write this? This is minus 1 by x, right? Now we need to find the derivative of this. So which is nothing but minus 1 into x power minus 1, right? This is what our f of x. F of x is minus 1 into x power minus 1. So your f dash of x is going to be n into x power n minus 1. So already minus 1 is there. Now minus 1 into n into x power n minus 1. So minus into minus it is going to be plus. 1 into 1 is 1. So x power minus 2. X power minus 2 is nothing but 1 by x square. Thus we arrived at the same answer. So if they have mentioned using first principle, you have to proceed like this. If they didn't mention anything, if they simply ask find the derivative of, you can go with this method also, right? Hope you got it. Let us move on to the next question. Let us do the fourth subdivision. Cos x minus pi by 8. They asked you to find the derivative of this using first principle. The same way, f dash of x is going to be limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h, right? So f of x is cos x minus pi by 8. So in the place of x we need to replace x plus h. So cos x plus h minus pi by 8, right, minus cos x minus pi by 8 the whole divided by h, right? Now which is nothing but limit h tends to 0, we can take this 1 by h outside. Now this is of the form c minus c as we have done previously, which is going to be minus 2 s, right? So minus 2 into s. So sin a plus b divided by 2, right? A plus b divided by 2. So x plus h minus pi by 8 plus x minus pi by 8. This is our a, this is our b. Yes, divided by 2 into, yes, right? So again sine a minus b by 2, x plus h minus pi by 8 minus x, minus into minus it is going to be plus pi by 8 divided by 2. Hope you understood. S plus s minus s, c plus c minus e, that formula, cos a minus cos b formula, which is nothing but minus 2 sin a plus b by 2 into sin a minus b by 2. This is our a and this is our b, right? Now if we simplify, what will happen? This we will get 2x plus h minus 2 times pi by 8. Here plus pi by 8 minus pi by 8 will get cancelled. Plus x minus x will get cancelled. So the same procedure what we have done earlier. So sin h by 2 we will get, and this h by 2 we can reciprocate it to that, so that we can apply limit x tends to 0 sin x by x formula there. Now here we have to reduce this further. Now if we simplify, what will happen? Limit h tends to 0 minus sign, I have added x plus x is 2x plus h minus 2 times pi by 8 is nothing but pi by 4 divided by 2 into, as I told you that 2 by h I have written here, right? Now limit h tends to 0, as h tends to 0, h by 2 will also tends to 0. You have to mention it here. As h tends to 0, h by 2 is also tends to 0. Therefore, this will become 1. Limit h tends to 0, sin h by 2 by h by 2 is going to be 1, right? Here 2 and 2 for this term I have reduced. So, x plus h minus pi by 4 divided by 2. Now, limit h tends to 0, h will become 0. So, we will have minus sin x minus pi by 8. Right, because this h will become 0. So, this is the derivative of the function cos x minus pi by 8. This also can be directly solved. What is differentiation of cos x? Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So, instead of x, here we have x minus pi by 8. Therefore, minus sin x minus pi by 8. So, that answer only you should get. Only if you get this correct, that answer, what you have done is correct. Alright. The same way you can solve the third subdivision in the textbook, which is sin x plus 1. So, what answer you should get? The differentiation of sin x is cos x. So, you should get cos x plus 1. They asked you to solve it using first principle. Only if you get cos x plus 1, what you have done is correct. Let us move on to the further problems. Now, let us see how to solve this problem. In the question they have given you p, q, r, s are fixed non-zero constants. So, if this is f of x, again from the question it is very clear we have to go with the Leibniz product rule, which is UV rule, right? So, we are going to choose u as px plus q and v as r by x plus s, right? So, what will be u dash? U dash is, we have to differentiate this. So, px, if we differentiate, it is going to be p is a constant, coefficient, right? So, the differentiation of x is 1, plus if we differentiate q, it is going to be 0. So, u dash is p. What is v dash? V dash is r into 1 by x we have to differentiate. If we differentiate 1 by x, it is going to be minus 1 by x square, right? Minus 1 by x square. Plus s if we differentiate is 0. How we got the differentiation of 1 by x as minus 1 by x square? It is by the use of the rule x power n. X power n, the whole dash is nothing but n into x power n minus 1. So, here we have x power minus 1. So, x power minus 1, if we differentiate, it is going to be minus 1 into x power minus 1 minus 1, which is nothing but minus 1 x power minus 2, which is minus 1 by x square. Right. So, if you do many problems, you can do it directly. So, the differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x squared. So, it is going to be minus r by x squared. Yes, if we differentiate, it is going to be 0. Now, let us apply uv rule. What is uv the whole dash? Which is uv dash plus u dash v, right? Now, f dash of x is equals to uv dash. U is px plus q into v dash is minus r by x square plus u dash is p into v is r by x plus s. So if we simplify, it is going to be minus, if we multiply this term with this, we will get pr, xx will get cancelled, so pr by x minus qr by x square plus pr by x plus ps. So plus pr by x minus pr by x will get cancelled. So the answer is minus qr by x square plus ps, right? Now let's see how to solve this problem. The same way uv rule, ax plus b into cx plus d the whole square. So I have taken u as ax plus b, v as cx plus d the whole square. So u dash is going to be a. If we differentiate x, it is going to be 1, right? Differentiation of b is 0. So u dash is going to be a. Now how to differentiate this? I told you I have done this problem of this kind in the previous classes. So here we are going to apply x power n formula. X power n is n into x power n minus 1 into the differentiation of the thing which we have inside, right? Hope you remember. So 2 into cx plus d the whole power 2 minus 1. It is going to be 1 into the differentiation of the things which we have inside. This is not simple x. We have a complex function inside. So you have to differentiate it further. So if we differentiate cx plus d, what will happen? C into differentiation of x is 1. So it is c plus d. If we differentiate, it will become 0. Yes, or else you have to expand it using a plus b the whole square identity, and then you have to differentiate. You can go with any method. Okay, so what we have done here, I repeat, this I have used x power n formula. X power n the whole dash is n into x power n minus 1. If it is simple x, we will stop with that because the differentiation of x is 1. So we will stop with this. But here it is not a simple x, we have a complex function here. So we have to differentiate this further, right? So 2 into cx plus d the whole power n into the differentiation of cx plus d. What is differentiation of cx plus d? Differentiation of cx plus d is just c, because differentiation of x will become 1 and differentiation of d is going to be 0. So it will be just c, right? So what we have done here, v dash is nothing but 2 into cx plus d into d by dx of cx plus d. d by dx of cx plus d is nothing but c, right? So which is 2c into cx plus d. Now it's mere application of product rule. U into v dash plus u dash into v, right? So after that I have taken common cx plus d as common. So 2c into x plus b plus a into cx plus d. So it's mere multiplication and simplification, right? Hope you got it. So the remaining problems, everything is of the same kind. Repeatedly we are going to use this formula, product rule and the quotient rule, and also the known derivatives, right? So I want you to give a try with the further problems. So with this, let us wind up today's class, and I want you to do these problems as homework from exercise 13.2, these 3 questions, and from miscellaneous exercise question number 1, first third subdivision, and these many questions I want you to try. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me, right? And if you see the 6th question which I have given it as a homework, first you take LCM for the numerator separately, denominator separately, and then you apply u by v rule, because the LCM is going to be same, x and x, so it will get cancelled. So you will get x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 as your function. So x plus 1 you can take it as u, x minus 1 you can take it as v. So you can go with u by v rule. Alright. So I want you to do these questions as homework. Give a try, and if you have any doubts you can ask me. Thank you, students.